welcome back to Dave Does Outdoors. Thanks for tuning in again. Couple of things today. We're going to do a quick review on the Vango Spirit 300. It's an old tent of mine, actually, to be honest with you. It's a 3-person tent. So we're going to have a little look at some of the specs on that. We're going to just stick it up in the garden. I've been using my tarp tent, my Scarp 1, because I've just been going out and about by myself a little bit, but this is great for 2, really 3, but comfortably 2 if not 3. And yeah, some of the spec, it's quite heavy. As you can see, it's a 3-man. This is quite an older version. It's about 3 kilograms. I think the new one's 3.25 kilograms. So it's a fair weight. There's 3 colour coordinated poles in here, and I'll film a little bit of putting up. I won't film it all, but you'll get the gist of it. And then once it's up, we'll talk around and talk about some of the spec. It's a 5000 hydrostatic on the fly sheet and on the ground sheet, so it's actually really waterproof. But I guess with the extra kind of waterproof comes a bit of bulk and a bit of weight, so there's always trade-offs. My Scarp's a 3000 hydrostatic, and it seems to be really waterproof, which is fine. So, and it's a bit lighter and less bulky, so there's always a sort of trade-off to be done. This is retailing at about 300, roughly 320. I've seen it down to sort of like 280, but up to 350. So if you shop around, you'll get yourself a good. I would describe this more of almost like a sort of family tent. But I've seen people using it on sort of cycle, backpack, and so on. And I got a new T-shirt as well. April spent a bit of time. It's a bit of a prototype, but Dave Does Outdoors, so I can wear it up to Tesco. And do a little bit of kind of promoting of the channel. So and if you can give me a wee like, would be great. If you're enjoying what you're watching, and obviously subscribe if you haven't. The more people that'll like, the better the kind of YouTube algorithm is. So it's really important that people like it. Hopefully that because you're enjoying it as well, obviously. So listen, I'll stop there. We'll go and we'll start putting it up. We'll get a wee bit of kind of filming, and once it's up, we'll do a bit of talk around. So thanks again for tuning in. So we'll have a quick look at what's inside, but before we do, Audrey's been to the dog groomer, so she looks like a little puppy again, don't you? She smells great, she feels great. I think she's feeling the cold a little bit more, I'm not sure, but I can't wait to get her out in the tent again, get her jumper on. She's fine. She's a hardy. She's 3-year-old. She's hardier than she looks. But listen, you go that way. We'll have a little look at what's inside the bag. So again, there's not a big stuff sack. This is an older model. Most tents are coming with big open. Watch, Audrey. You go that way, honey. That's it. Big open stuff sacks, which make it a lot easier to get everything in, particularly when you're wet. I don't know why every manufacturer's not doing it, because my tarp, it's not got a stuff sack, which is crazy, because it's about the same amount of material. So we'll have a quick look, and I'll just show you. So again, it's bulky. It's a 3 pole setup, and these are all colour coordinated, which makes it really easy. And then there's a colour coordinated sleeve as well on the tent fly sheet, which is really easy. I think you can put it up with the inner on. I can't remember. No, it's separate, so I'll put the outer up first and then clip the inner on. So we've got a big inner with the ground sheet sewn in, and a big outer, and you can see that's the purple, so it's really easy to thread. And then you've got like the blue, easy to thread, and you've got the same for the yellow. It's a pretty bulletproof big old tent. So you cold. It's getting chilly. We're heading towards October up here in Scotland, so it is getting a bit chillier. I'll start putting it up and I'll get you back in a minute or two, because there's no point. I'm going to put I've got a bit of plastic for the ground sheet. I like to keep my ground sheets clean. It's easier. So I'll do a wee bit of sort of setting up and I'll get you back. The dog groomer's cool because he sticks on these little bandanas as well. It actually cuts out a bit of material, which always looks cool. They look dead cute, don't you, Audrey? Oh, she looks great, like a little puppy, aren't you? Right, so back to the pegs. People tend to replace these. I've not. They're okay for when you're not sitting on the side of a mountain, and they're quite lightweight. But as you can see, they do bend. The poles, again, really easy to pop together. They've got a little kind of ridge point on them as well, and then you can see the different kind of colours. So I'm just going to thread the gold through here, the purple and the blue, and peg it down a little bit and get you back. So I've put a bit of a ground sheet just to kind of protect the ground sheet. Doesn't take long to put up, and I think the inner just clips on the inside. I'm not sure if I can leave the inner up, because it's really handy to be able to put them both together, but they're separate just now, so we'll see how we get on. Is that your ball? Oh, is it your ball? I think it's your ball. Oh, let's see. Oh, is it your ball? It's your ball. Oh, right. We've got the outer up. Again. Oh, right. Okay. Let me. That's going to be annoying. You can tighten up the straps. For some reason, I left the inner out the last time, but you can see the clip points running around the side for the inner. So I'll put the inner up, but you can see it's cavernous. I mean, even you could get a ground sheet in this and sleep. I mean, you could get 3 or 4 adults in here without the inner. So it's a really decent size, and it's really well made and waterproof. And you can see these the kind of holes that the poles go through to locate. Again, just clever design, wide, easy to locate. Again, when you're putting the poles in, you need to do this kind of sort of shake to push it through. Good ventilation, both ends. Audrey, and this is the kind of older model, but so I'll go ahead and hang the inner on it, and I can tighten up to get the fly sheet down a little bit. And but yeah, you can see the size. It's a decent big tent. Right, that's the inner up. Little bit of a faff remembering. I'm going to try and actually dismantle it, leaving the inner up. I think it should be fine. I don't know why I took it down and out the last time. So it's a wee bit of a sort of scuttle, but if you take your time, it's fine. So just some really nice features with the Vango. The little door, that the zip door goes into, the little pockets here, decent storage both sides. I mean, a 3-man, it's not the longest or biggest, but I mean the porch is ginormous. It really is a decent sized porch. Lengthwise, you'd put your head at this end, you know. So I'm almost 6 foot, so yeah, I mean you're easily getting sort of 6-footers. Audrey, she's going bananas for her ball. I'm just going to stop there for another nice feature. Is this additional ventilation? So, but really good gauze for the mosquitoes. I guess again, Vango being a Scottish brand, it's well made for the midgie proof, so that really adds a lot of ventilation to, and you've got your back pieces of ventilation as well on the inner, so condensation shouldn't be an issue. I think, you know, you're always going to get some moisture, particularly if it's super wet, but that's really nice. And again, the zips and stuff on Vango, you know, really pretty durable, which is great. So again, you know, for £300 roughly you're getting a decent 3-man tent by Vango, the Spirit 300. Been used, I mean, again, I don't know how old this tent is, so it's probably been upgraded since I bought it several years ago, but the Porch is like an absolute, I mean, for sitting and almost cooking, you know, you're absolutely spoilt for choice there. Fairly easy to put up, I'd say 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I mean, it's not for perching up on the side of a mountain, but it's a good tent by Vango. It's waterproof, it goes up pretty easy, it goes down pretty easy, and the Porch, as I said, if you're away, if there's a wee group of you, and you're away for a few days, you know, boots, bags, it's high enough, stove, I mean, you could cook in here comfortably. So a quick walkabout, you've got the tensioning straps. I think Vango are kind of renowned for these. They go right across underneath, which stabilises the poles. I haven't tightened this up, but these you can go around and you can pull them up, which pulls the fly sheet tight, so it would go right down, not to the ground, but I mean, it's not a 4-season, but certainly, you know, it's pretty robust and it's a decent size. So what decent, you know, 3 guys along the side, 1 at each end, plenty of peg points. These are also peg points, I haven't bothered putting them in, so again, you know, you can tension them all out right around. So yeah, just a wee quick whistle stop tour of the Spirit 300 by Vango. So yeah, I think we'll probably just sign out there. I hope you've enjoyed a little quick look at my other tents. Please check out my other videos on the channel. Dave Does Outdoors. Got a few things planned. I was up a hill last week, which was great. I don't think I'm going to get out this weekend. So we'll see. I'm always trying to put some content on. Please give us a like, give us a subscription if you haven't done so already. It's much appreciated for all your support at home. Hope everyone's taking care, looking after yourselves, getting outdoors, getting into the fresh air. And me and Audrey will see you the next time. Take care.